Hi, everyone of the sign of Taurus. Happy New Year. So, let's start off by doing a you versus them reading. Now, before we start this reading, keep in mind that it would be a very good idea to have that second person already in your mind so that we can gather that energy. I made this one up. I have it in front of me right here. So, just in case I might forget where things go, I have it in front of me. So, starting off, every relationship we have, doesn't matter what it is, we have an energy that embodies that relationship. So this oracle deck has to do with that energy. This is interesting. We have the blue jay and the snake. Now, before I read to you what these cards mean, I have to tell you that for me, whenever I have a lot of blue jays around the large black walnuts trees around my house, and first of all, they're family oriented birds. So they stay in their family unit, they protect each other, and they're always with each other. Um, First. Secondly, whenever I am outside and I have a lot of squawking from one of those blue jays, I don't know if you've heard them, but they're not pretty singers. they're squawkers. Um, Whenever they squawk at me, they're letting me know that I'm going to find out something that I didn't see before. They're coming to bring me news. I need to see something clear. Um, like it's telling me to be open to the new messages that are coming through, open through the changes that are coming through. Every single time I have them, whenever I have a client that's going to come in and I hear these blue jays, I'm like, ooh, somebody's going to reveal a truth that they weren't ready to see. Okay. Also, the snake is here, and I will remind you that this year, 2025, is the year of the snake. It's the year of the wood snake, to be precise. So, wood is all about being grounded on earth. Is like your true grounded energy, what you really came from, like the roots in which you were created. And the snake is this energy of transmutation, kind of like Kundalini energy, where you are peeling away your mask and you're revealing who you really are. And that's the reason we're separating kind of the wheat from the shaft, because people can't fake it till they make it anymore. There can't be those people that are fake spiritual or fake this way or another, because you have to see them. It's just the way it is with the energy that we're coming into. So that's really interesting, because I feel like the person that we're talking about, you're going to be reveal a truth that you're not ready to hear, or that you don't want to hear. I feel like you know, but you don't want to see it. And it's about this person's true nature. Okay. So, first of all, snake transformation. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. The smooth to smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Then the second thing that we have here is the blue jay that says intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. I mean, I didn't read them, and that's exactly what they're saying. They're literally saying, you're going to see this person for what they are. It's going to be disappointing. It's going to be I guess you're going to go through this period of, like you I would recommend you checking out the stages of mourning, right? Where you're in the beginning stage, you're going to be like, no, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. This woman doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, blah, blah, blah. And this is not for me. This is probably somebody else, blah, blah, blah. And you're just going to go into this crazy tangent about how I'm totally wrong. Everybody's totally wrong. This person is perfect. And then you will go through the second stage, with this anger. And then so and then you're going to go through, like, maybe we can change each other, maybe we can help each other, blah blah blah. Then you're going to go into this period of sadness and mourning, and then you're just going to accept it. And so I feel like 2025 for you might feel very I just keep hearing the word ugly in my head, but it's not because it's actually ugly. It's because it hurts. Because people reveal themselves for what they really are, and you weren't ready for it. But this is something that's going to happen to the collective because we are entering the year number 9, and in the cycles of numerology and just the way everything is planning out, this year is meant to end cycles, big ones too. So starting off in this reading, even though we've in 5 minutes into it and I've just been talking about these two cards, this deck right here has to do with their energy towards you. Okay, so the first one is what role you play in their lives. What role do you play in their lives? Whoa, that went flying. Wow. Okay, so this was upside down and I flipped it over, and we have um the Prince of Pentacles. I intuitively flipped it over, so I'm just gonna go with that. But what this is that they see you like a long-term investment, something they're investing time, energy, effort for, because they see a potential positive outcome from the relationship with you. Okay, so you're like a seed that they're planting to see if they can get the fruit that they want from it. All right, and they're not worried about investing the time that they want to move this forward. Now, emotions towards you. Wow, 3 cards flew out. They flew out like this on the table, so sideways, okay? Okay. Their feelings towards you. They're not telling you their true feelings. We have the 7 of wands. Do you see the water here is their true feelings towards you, and this is them blocking it. It's like they don't want you to see what they truly feel about you. And what they truly feel about you has this energy of the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the energy of strategy. Okay, I call him the king of strategy. King of Wands is very good at making connections, reading people, putting things into place, and then executing a plan that they have for the future. Now, what I think is interesting, if you look at this, behind the king, there is 2 people working on a, like, I want to say land, like farmland, right? To plant something. Now, normally in the the Prince of, the Knight of, um, I don't know why all of a sudden I'm so confused. The Knight of Pentacles, that's what you see in the background, like a big field that doesn't have anything working on it. And you're planting the first seed so you can make something happen. And so, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's a plan for you. And the plan has to do with what outcome they see will give them, I just said him, but them, the best turnaround for their investment, right? So, I mean, I'm gonna go here. Like serial killers, narcissists, people that have a tendency of abusing another, they know who these people are, right? They can read them. They can, you're obviously an empathic person. You've probably gone through a lot of trauma and a lot of experiences. So you're very like open book. You tell them all your shit. And because you tell them all your stuff, they use that. They start taking it data to find out if you're the perfect, I want to say, formulation for what they would like. All right. And then we have the 10 of wands here. This plan that they have towards you, I know this sounds totally terrible because it sounds like this person is such a schemer, but this plan that they have towards you, they find it like a heavy burden. Anything they do for you, anything, whatever, they're just thinking on the end goal, and they think, oh my God, how much longer do I need to set up this like trap for this person to fall? And they keep like triggering you. Like they'll do something really quickly and see if you're I heard ripe. They're like, they'll press that button and see your reaction. If you will pull away from them, they're like, oh, she's not ready yet. Oh, see, there it goes. It's like a male and a female energy here. Not ready yet. So then they'd back away and they'd act like the sweetest thing and still make that bed for you to lay in, right? Until you get to the point where they hit that button and you don't react. And then they're like, got them. And then they're able to be their true authentic self. This is making my neck hurt, people. Okay. The advice the universe wants to give them towards you. Oh, that was quick. Hold back. Four of Pentacles. They're telling the universe wants them to stop, to hold back, to keep what is theirs and stay away from you. In the bottom of the deck, this is a karmic. We have the of Cups. So if you're feeling like you know this person from another life, like there's this crazy connection, like I don't know what this lady is talking about. This guy is like freaking fabulous. He's this way and he's that way and blah blah blah. And I feel such a connection with them. The sex is amazing, blah blah blah. You know, all that kind of stuff. Yes, because you've had a past life with this person, and this is a repeat of an old cycle. So I need you to really like get past the butterflies and rainbows, take off the rose-colored glasses, and see the similarities that this person has to their methodologies, to their words, to their actions, to their behaviors, to other people that have used, abused you, or made you feel like less than. Because this is a narcissist. All right, so let's see your energy. Literally, I split the deck and I have to show you this because this is important. We have the Page of Swords and the Hangman. That tells you it's time for you to look at things in a different perspective and actually learn the lesson that is required in this relationship. So the first thing is how you see them, what role they play in your life. Okay, so we have winter solstice. This is a year or more from now. Find the light within. This okay. Um they are to you. If you don't know this in the physical, this feels very spiritual. You have called this person into your life because there is a part of you that thinks yourself unworthy. Like, I'm not good enough, nobody will want me. This is there's like this unworthiness. There's a winter energy inside of you where you're withering away, and you're just needing somebody next to you, and this person provides that. And that reminds me of this meme that I saw, or I think in Instagram, this lady, she was talking about a counselor, and she goes, so if a person's in a house, right, and this house is doesn't have any groceries, I'm talking about not even nothing but water, and the house is completely empty and the person is starving, it's just starving, okay, and some person comes, knocks on their door and has a pizza and then tells them, I brought a pizza. Do you want the pizza? And the person's like, oh my God, I'm fucking starving. Come inside. Sure. I mean, they're like, yes, I want the pizza. And they're like, okay, okay, wait. The only thing is that for me to give you this pizza, I need to come in and I need to take over. And there's so much desperation of hunger. They're like, fine, just take over. I don't care. Just come in. Okay. Now, in contrary, if a house is full of food and all kinds of abundance and somebody comes in with pizza, they knock on the door, they're like, oh, I brought pizza. And you're like, what kind of pizza is it? And they're like, pepperoni. And they're like, you can look at it and be like, you know what? I don't really feel like pepperoni today. And you can close the door because you already have something already. In this case, whenever there's an empath narcissist relationship, the problem is with both people. It's not the narcissist is not the bad guy here. The empath is not the bad guy here. Both of you guys are wounded and broken, and both of you guys are receiving something that you're missing from the other person. Now, 2025 for me, I've been told from my guides, is the year of accountability and responsibility. So every narcissist that walks into your room in your house, it's your fault. And the reason I'm saying it's your fault is because it's your responsibility to see the wounds that they're bringing up and the traumas that they're cycling through so that you can heal them, so that they don't have the divine right over you, so you don't let them in your door, so that you don't give up your happily ever after because they brought a pizza and you're starving, right? And so here the reason you called this person into your existence was because of that. Because you're starving and they have a pizza, and you need to learn how to fill your own house instead of waiting for somebody else to fill it for you. And here it says it'll take you about a year or more for you to start realizing the worth and the value that you have within yourself that can help you be the best version of yourself, that can help you expand, grow, just like be amazing, because you are, Taurus. But you need to see that, because nobody will see it for you. And people like this will continue to take advantage. Like, I just keep hearing, he read you and he's using everything that he needs to make that bed so you lie on it and then forget it. Then you're stuck in the same situation. Now, second, your feeling towards him. Look at the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse for me, especially with what I just finished saying, right? Towers are our egoic mind. It's the tower that we create to protect ourselves, to keep ourselves, our inner child safe, right? And it being upside down, it literally says that we're not breaking down the walls and we're not healing our inner child. This is exactly the same prison that our inner child has always been in, and we're keeping them there instead of breaking down the walls and allowing this change to happen. The thing is that for you to go through this with this person is going to be so hard. But if you're willing to do the work, you can become the best version of yourself. Here in this cards, this is a very impactful relationship for you, because it is a karmic and is something that you had to fix from a previous life or your childhood. Because we've already gotten two major cards here in this deck for these two questions. Now, the third thing is the advice the universe wants to give you for this person. Look at this. Block them. Two of Swords. Block them. Don't see your eyes. Don't listen to your eyes, because your eyes are lying to you. Your eyes are helping you see the facade that this person is trying to give you, right? Your eyes are tricking you. Listen to your intuition and block this person. That's part of your growth. And now in the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. Literally, this is your awakening. That's the third major arcana that we gotten on this side. It's like, this is your awakening. This is you taking back. Look at, that's a little kid. Taking back what was lost as in your childhood as the inner child, right? I mean, last year, 2024, was all about cutting ourselves free from the limitations, the bondage, the things that we acquired from how we grew up, right? So this would be like childhood wounding, our parents didn't love us, blah, 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 all kinds stuff. It was a release from that, okay? This year is now taking responsibility and be like, you know what? They kind of sucked. They messed me up. They did what they did because that's where they were at. That doesn't define me. I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to be better, and I'm going to do the things that are going to make me better. And that's what this is all about. There's inner child wounding here that needs to be addressed. Okay. And then if things continue how they are, how is this going to end up in this relationship? Page of Swords, you're going to learn your lesson. I mean, we saw the Page of Swords in the beginning when I told you Page of Swords with the Hangman. You're supposed to get a new perspective of things, and you're supposed to learn from this experience. You will learn from this experience. The biggest thing that I have to say is this person will save you from yourself, because they're showing you how much you give up of yourself, of your energy, of your light for another. And you're worth more than that, Taurus. I hope this helps you, and we'll see you the next time.